Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen Exo, and today, chums, we're going to be getting ready for our adventure. So I'm going to go speak to all the merchants up here and buy all the tech that I need. Now, it is quite annoying when you're buying tech from these guys. Let me show you something that just ticks me off a little bit. On the base computer, when you press circle to actually return to the previous menu, it takes you back in so you can carry on purchasing stuff. So right now I'm just purchasing like all the warp drives, and look, it bounces me back out. Even though I press circle to return to the menu, it doesn't. You press X or you press circle, same thing happens. However, on the build computer, for the construction materials, you can pop back into the menu. Really annoying. Anyway, because this is kind of annoying and I have to keep going in and out of menus, I'm going to speed this footage up and get Exo to lay over a nice, gnarly, happy June. Heck yes. Okay, and I am back with EOS, and yeah, what I want to get here is a couple of weapon attachments. So I want to enhance my bolt caster as far as I can, and my geology cannon, which is pretty awesome, and my scatter blaster. And they're the only elements I'm going to buy, and then it's a case of installing all of those elements and getting it so they sort of touch in a roundabout way. I may go and upgrade my multi-tool and add in all the slots just to unlock the slots. I'm still going to leave it as a C class for now, but just so I can lay out my technology in it, I may upgrade the slottage. You can see here most of the stuff is going to need wiring looms. Now, wiring looms I can get over at the station in a mass abundance. They are quite expensive, so you don't want to over purchase, so it's a good idea to maybe get a calculator out and work out just how many wiring looms you need. But yeah, and also the same goes for my ship's technology. Most of the stuff that I'm installing in here is also going to need some of the wiring looms, and I've also got to install all the tech of what I want so far. Now, I did buy some extra tech. The only thing is I haven't got many slots on my starship, and slots on starships are extremely expensive. I may have to scrap a few ships so I can actually expand the slottage, but to scrap ships I need to buy ships, so I need a lot more units. So I may have to go visit a few activated idiom farms, which I'm hoping to do soon. But to do that, I need to buy myself a portal. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of videos yet before I get my starship upgraded. More music! Well, thank you there, DJ Exo. So, yeah, I'm going to need a lot of wiring looms to get a lot of this stuff installed. Oh, I changed colour. No, I didn't. Ha! I was hiding behind somebody else. That made me panic for a second. Righto, here I am in the old station. So inside of the station, as you can see, I need to get a load of wiring looms. I have bought a couple, so I can start installing these now. So I've got a couple from up in the Galactic Trade Terminal. I think I bought enough to get myself covered. But you can see there I need emerald as well for the idiom drive to work, and cadmium for that drive to work. Right, okay, so I may have to jump to red and green star systems. Anyway, I'm just going to install this tech. Exo, a little bit more music, please. Well, chums, I did mention I wanted to upgrade my multi-tool. Here I am, and I'm going to be doing that right now. So here we go. Let's load on up my multi-tool, and let's see what I can do. So to upgrade the class, that's 10,000 nanites, but I can use my units to increase the storage capacity, which is all I want to do at this stage, to be honest, chums, because now I can input a load of extra modules, and I can make my multi-tool a multifunctional multi-tool. Excellent, eh? So yeah, fantastic. I think that's well worth the units. And you can see a lot of these items are still awaiting me to install certain components. Now, some of these components are easy to get, those and those, etc. But then there are the odd one, like this one over here, where I need some yellow items like the quantum computer. Now, sometimes you can be super lucky. You can find those items sometimes in galactic trade terminals. So if I just scroll through here, I should see a yellow one. There's one, amino chamber, but I don't need one of them. Yeah, the two things that I do need aren't in this galactic trade terminal interface, but you do find a lot of these sort of yellow items that I'm seeing in this list, and also for the components to build stuff, you find in the minor settlements down on planet surfaces. I'm also going to get the pogium because I need that for the ship to actually install something in my ship. So yeah, it's a case of just going around different galactic trade terminal interfaces found at trading posts, minor settlements, stations, and trying to find all the sorts of gubbins I need to get this all upgraded. Oh, I need some uranium there. I'm going to have to visit some sort of, gamma radiated world. Right, okay, so I'm just going to beaver on and get all these sort of unlocked as far as I can. And you saw there, my exocraft has got a load of S-class modules in. Now, I am planning to show you a way to duplicate all the modules that you buy. So at the moment, I'm just installing the technology modules, but the upgrade modules are what I'm on about when it comes to duplication, which I'll show you in a future video, probably the next one right after this one, to be fair. But here we go. Right, so I've managed to get some of this technology all sorted out, so I should be able to move this around and put it in better placement. So hopefully it's going to make a little bit more sense. Let's just get that out the way. Let's put that up there, and that should link to that, and that's given me a boost. Awesome! So now that's helped my hazard protection no end. So you need to have the adjacencies. You need your modules to touch like that, chums. Okay, so here I am down at a minor settlement. Let's see what this guy's got. Okay, so this guy usually sells some of the rarer components. So there we go. There's the solar mirror. I need the solar mirror. I need a fair few of those. And it also does the quantum computers. Nice one. And the magnetic resonator. So I can get all of these parts here. So I don't need to go and raid a load of manufacturing facilities, because a lot of the time the minor settlements would actually sell you those items. If you do get the blueprints, though, you can craft them on the fly, which makes things a heck of a lot easier. Chicka-pow! Done! And as you can see, every single time I reconvene with you, more of these little cogs are disappearing. I still need to get the uranium, though. Right, okay, so, we've got quite a lot to unplug yet. I mean, a lot of this is simple. Warp cell, I could probably craft one of those. Gold, I get that from shooting asteroids. So, yeah, you're going to have to just leave it with me for a sec. The copper I can dig out of the ground. The rocket pack. Oh, a hydraulic wiring. Okay, that's going to be a bit more difficult. Oh, crystal sulfide. I've got to go to a water world. All right, so there's still a lot for me to do. There is a heck of a lot for me to do, but really I want to get as much of this technology installed as possible so I can link on upgrade modules to actually boost it even further. Right, so I need a couple more of these. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I can only buy one at a time, and I need like 3 of them or something, and I think the cooldown is about 20 minutes before I can buy another one. However, you can just put down a save point right in front of this counter, save your game, and reload into the iteration and into the simulation, and it spawns it to actually pop up another one. So you can just do that like 3 times, but I can't be arsed right now. I'm going to just press on and get all the bits I can get. I mean, look, let's just go back to him. Let's see if we can buy another one. I very much doubt I can. Let's check his blueprints first, though. So all this stuff, that's all the stuff I wanted. So yeah, I've already fulfilled my Christmas list, my little friend, thanking you. So awesome. But yeah, let's head on out. Cool. And yeah, oh, my ship is completely off the landing pad. What the fudge? Right, well, I might go and get the frost crystal so I can make the glass for a lot of those components. Yep, there's some frost crystal just over there. I could use the silicon powder that I've got from terrain manipulating, but I haven't got a great deal of that at the moment. Righto, so here I am at the frost crystals. I mean, if I did use the silicate powder and make the glass from that, I would have to terrain manipulate a lot of stuff. It's just easier to pick this stuff, to be fair, and you get a lot of it from here, so that's all cool. So I should be able to sneak that into glass, and you don't have to use a refiner to make glass either. You can just make it straight in the menu. So here we go. Let's chuck in as many as I can do. 5, that's not so bad, but I could do with a little bit more of that. I've got a little bit of frost crystal still sitting on my person, about 27. But yeah, I can now install this. Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom, chicka pow. Done. Kick ass. Nice. Chicka pow, clickety click, microchip. Done. Right, well that's where I need the quantum processors and the quantum computers. That's going to take me a little while to get all of those because of the cooldown, unless I do the reload trick using the save point in there, which I may have to do. I may have to do that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll reconvene with you guys in a bit through the power of editing. Chicka pow and chicka boom. Well, chums, now I'm up inside of the anomaly, and I'm at the actual portal, where I'm right outside the portal. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for a planet or system that has emerald. Now, emerald is in the green systems, blue is idiom, and red is cadmium. So if I go down to a green one, just here you go, I should find that the planet has emerald. And it does indeedy doody. Now, I need the emerald to actually install the idiom drive, and the idiom drive is the only real warp drive you need. However, the others do provide a small bonus, so I might move them into my technology. So all I'm doing is now looking for that station, and it was the Erod Kogant or whatever it was. There you go. Chickapow, found the station inside my portal list. It doesn't mention that it's emerald there, but it does tell you the dominant species is Viking, which is cool. So here, off we go, and I'm heading over to that emerald based system. Sweet. And once I've arrived, here you go, I can just dig up as much emerald as I need, chums. And then I can do the same with the cadmium, which is great. And I can also get idiom if I need the idiom, but I don't believe I need idiom to install in anything at the moment. But here you go, I'm going to dig all this up. Now I am going to need a little bit of extra emerald and cadmium, idiom and copper for firing up the monoliths, I believe. To activate those, I'm going to need it. So I'm going to dig up as much as I can while I'm here. Yeah, I don't want to run out of resources when powering up a portal at some stage. And I need to go to a portal to get to an idiom farm so I can buy a ship to scrap to get extra slots. Yeah, to get all this fully upgraded. So there's a couple of episodes yet, chums, before I'm going to actually jump on and move on with finding a Corvax for my base. Because as soon as I jump to get the Corvax, I think that's going to trigger all sorts of oddness to happen. I want to be ready for that. So don't you go away. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I want to say a massive, great big thank you to every single one of you watching right now, thanking you. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of my Patreons that you can see on the screen here. Thank you, Patreons. And a massive, great big shout out and thank you to all of my YouTube memberships. Thanking you, people. And yeah, if you want to join any of those, check out the video description. I also have merch on my channel page. Be sure to check that out. There's something there for everyone. And I also have an eBay store where I sell 3D printed items. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, if I can make you guys smile, then yeah, that makes me smile. So thank you very much for watching, people. And yeah, if you haven't already, please hit a like. That'd be fantabadosy. Heck yes. Or you could hit a subscribe. Chicka pum pum, chicka pow pow. Yep, and if you've done both of those, there's always the notification bell, and then you won't miss the next episode. Heck yes. And on this screen here, YouTube or Google, the algorithm will try to predict what you might want to see on my channel. Hit one of those tiles, that'll be ace, or hit the join or subscribe. And until next time, people, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Goodbye.